What if your job as an actor became the launch pad for a completely different career? Meet Raegan Revord, the Young Sheldon star who turned set downtime into a full-fledged literary project, proving that creativity can thrive in unexpected places. But here's where it gets controversial. Can a teenager really balance Hollywood fame with writing a novel? And is this just another teen romance? Or a clever twist on a genre in need of reinvention? Let's dive in. During the height of the pandemic, when Young Sheldon was filming, Revord, known for playing the sharp-tongued Missy Cooper, did something wild. They became a journalist. Using they-them pronouns, Revord launched the Young Sheldon Weekly, a DIY e-newspaper sent to cast and crew via email. Each issue featured lighthearted interviews about pets, weekend plans, and even behind-the-scenes trivia. It was a lifeline for a team isolated by safety protocols, but also a training ground for Revord's true passion: storytelling. Now 17, Revord has become a rising voice in young adult literature. Their debut novel, Rules for Fake Girlfriends, hits bookstores nationwide. But how did they write it while juggling a TV series? I'd hide my laptop on set, then whip it out the second they said cut. Revord explains. Half the book was written between takes. The result? A rom-com with a wink at its own tropes. Chapter titles like The Heroine Moves to a New Place with No Interest in Romance, but Fate Has Other Plans nod to the absurdity of classic love stories, while Avery, the protagonist, navigates a scavenger hunt left by her late mother and a fake dating scheme to outwit an ex. And this is the part most people miss. Revord didn't just write the book, they narrated the audiobook too. Working with a dialect coach to master British accents, they learned the art of voice acting without gestures or expressions. It was grueling, but I gained so much respect for narrators, they admit. You can't see their effort, but it's intense. Since wrapping Young Sheldon, Revord has kept busy. They co-founded the book club Read with Raegan, https instagram.com/readwithraegan, and partnered with Reese Witherspoon's Hello Sunshine, https://website.usatoday.com/picture-gallery-entertainment/books/2024/10/6/Reese Witherspoon Hello Sunshine Shine Away event 755-4507 to champion young readers. Their latest project, a fantasy novel in the works. Yes, they started it before the rom-com, but saved it for later. Why? I wanted to make sure my first book was a queer love story, Revord says. Growing up, I never saw myself in the books I read. Now I'm proud to add to that growing shelf. Even their Georgie Mandy's first marriage, https://usatoday.com/entertainmenttv 2024/10/17 Georgie Mandy first wedding interview 756-753-200. Cast got a front row seat to their literary journey. Revord gifted copies of Rules to co-stars Zoe Perry and Montana Jordan, joking, "I'm gonna get this kid to read a book for the first time in 10 years. Spoiler: Jordan's infant daughter might be the real reader. Looking ahead, Revord dreams of studying creative writing at UCLA and eventually moving to the UK. If I have to get a student visa to live in London, I will, they say with a grin. For now, though, they're focused on their author life and proving that Hollywood stars can be more than just faces on screen. So, what do you think? Is this the next big thing in YA Lit? Or just a fun fling? Drop your thoughts below. We're curious to hear if you'll pick up a copy or skip the fake dating antics altogether.